Is it not on?
Hey, Nico Carson, come here. I want to get an interview with you today, man. I got a little proposition of some stuff I want to talk to these fans about. This is Step Brothers Media. Today we got a player here today. How was the game? Was it good?
It was really good.
Yeah,
we did really well.
Yeah, I loved it, man. You look good out there. I just want to ask you a few questions about advice from the pros. You're a pro, right?
Sure.
Number 9, 6 used to be there. I get it. All right. What I want to know today is what is a 30-day contract? You would probably be able to inform us best on something like this, I'm guessing. So what is a 30-day contract?
All right, a 30-day contract is an agreement between team ownership and a player with upstanding potential.
Okay, great. That sounds awesome. All right, I want to know maybe some terms and conditions of a 30-day, a 60-day, and a 90-day contract.
Well,
so let me guess. We're starting with a 30-day, right? So how do we
obviously.
get from a 30-day to a 60? I want to know that. How do you go from a 30-day to a 60-day to a 90-day?
Well, obviously, players start off with a 30-day.
Right.
And based on your performance, you could possibly get a 60-day contract.
Okay.
Which equals out to about 8 weeks.
Right.
So this is a good solid 8 weeks of good work.
Right. Okay.
And you can even get a 90-day
So
contract.
you're saying they got, there's a lot of, doing what you need to do.
Yes.
Staying on
This
the right
player
path.
has to be committed. When I give out my
Commitment.
contracts,
Right.
this young stallion, incredible player, she's got to come with it.
Okay, cool, sweet. That sounds awesome, man. Hey, I love it. Okay, so based off of the 30-day, the 60-day, the 90-day, I'm guessing it's a contract extension, which is based on your work performance. We kind of just went over that, but what I want to talk about on this is that if you just do what you're supposed to do, you stay in line, you do your drills, you do your morning exercises, these contract extensions happen, all right?
They do. That is
They
true.
do. Okay.
Now listen here, Dustin.
But what if you don't listen or you don't hit those morning practices and you wind up with an agreement termination?
This is where I take over. This is
Okay,
where I'm
let me
getting
know.
at.
Tell me what.
An agreement
has this ever
termination
happened?
is when a player does not fulfill their contractual obligations.
Right.
And you've got to cancel their contract.
Get rid of it. That's going right back to signing some different dotted lines. Sometimes lawyers are
Now
involved.
listen here.
Depending on how far that contract went out and whatever the other stipulations may be. So what I want to say is free agents, this is a great one. I love the free agents out here because you know why? You really don't have to go into too much depth with them. There's no contract. It's simple. Late night, you might want to make a phone call. You need a player for a game. Quick little roundup game. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right, listen here. A free agent is a nice little player with upstanding potential.
Yes.
That doesn't actually have a contract with your team.
But she understands what a contract
But
is.
she understands.
But there's no actual contract implemented.
And she contributes.
Absolutely. Great things. Love them. All right. Coming next, we want to talk about these all-stars. We're talking about the best of the best. They're the best because they do what they do best. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up with the all-stars out here, man?
All right, here's what an all-star is.
Okay.
This is a player that's already committed to another team.
Ooh. Okay.
They already have a contract
They do.
with different team ownership.
Right.
But still, they come and contribute to your team
Absolutely.
because they believe in the cause.
Whether it's a girlfriend, fiance,
Baby mother,
wife,
ex-neighbor,
every now and then, they got to hit the big games. You know what I'm saying?
supervisor.
They want to play with the pros. They want to get advice from the pros.
Yes.
So that's what happens
That's
here.
an all-star. We
So,
love, God bless the
all-stars.
all-stars.
Okay, so we're kind of
God
keeping
bless.
it in order of where you should go. Maybe in a late night phone calls, you would go down the same list. But we
Right.
want to talk about MVPs next. You know what I'm saying? The most valuable players. What's up with them?
All right, now an MVP is a player extremely committed to the team. Now, as you might know, these are your Lauras,
Your Laura's,
your Yasmins.
your Yasmins,
These players have tunnel vision when it comes to their goals,
and they know what they want.
when it comes to their performance,
Absolutely.
when it comes to their contributions.
Yes.
These are players you keep around. They're good for the franchise.
Absolutely.
Get you some MVPs. It'll help everybody.
MVPs, Hall of Famers. We'll get to
Yes.
that. That's another one. Okay, so we're gonna go right back to Rookie of the Years because we gotta love the rookies when they come in. You know, they come out there and do better than some of the pros.
Yeah.
And they deserve a little bit of recognition.
They deserve some credit.
Yeah,
A Rookie of
absolutely.
the Year is a player that's new on the team.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't take any subtraction into what they're giving to the team. They're coming in, they're working hard,
Yep.
they're studying, they're making turkey sandwiches,
Absolutely.
they're running showers, they're babysitting,
They're putting in all the extra
they're answering
work.
emails.
Yeah, they're showing the boss they want the job.
They want the job.
They want the contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to set things right. That's great. I love that, man. I love that. So before the rookies, a lot of the times we get these bench warmers out here. The bench warmers, this is a whole nother category.
Yeah, listen,
I would like to say, no, what I think of a bench warmer is probably somebody that's late night, you've been sipping a little, and you wouldn't do it if you were sober. Let's just put it that way.
That's true.
You're looking, you're digging deep into the players, and then you kind of get to the last of the list, and you're like, hey, why not right now? In the morning, you might regret that you put them on the field because you might lose the game. You know, if you throw that one bench warmer on. Let's just hope we don't get anybody's off the injured reserve because I want to talk about these injured reserve players.
Yeah.
What is the injured reserve?
All right, so an injured reserve is a player who's been on a team for a long time.
Right.
Maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years,
Okay.
maybe 6 years. They've had unlimited contract
So they at
extensions.
least put in the work.
But
Yeah.
sometimes you don't communicate with these players. So the injured reserve is just an old player that contributed to the team
Right.
that you can always count on.
Think-
Actually,
So let's say
It's a
Tom
good name
Brady
for the
hits the Super Bowl and let's say Peyton Manning is on injured reserve. This is a terrible
you
example.
get into the injured reserve
Right, but you're gonna need somebody to get out there at that time in need
and contribute.
and play ball.
And
You
give
know
you
what I mean?
everything you need.
Absolutely. Great
Now-
thoughts. Great thoughts, man.
I want to thank you for inviting me.
Hey, I want to thank you for coming out. It's awesome. It's always good to see you, man.
The 30-day contract is a staple in American society
Hey, look,
today.
and I'm glad you could help these viewers know what a 30-day contract is. Give them
Sure.
everything based on it, which is this is a very sub-society.
It's a complex situation.
It's tightened up. It's a lot bigger than this. Obviously, it's not the contract. But what you want to know is that 30-day contracts are important. I would suggest implementing them in any relationships or any issues that you have.
I suggest you get
with
you about 6
women.
or 12.
And don't tell your
contracts.
wife you have the 30-day contract. She
No.
might not be too fond of that.
She doesn't need to
But
know.
hey, once again, Nico, I want to thank you for coming out, man. Good
Thank
game
you.
today.
Thank
And you rock, bro. Love you, man.
I played hard, and I'm looking for a couple more rookies.
Yeah.
And people that want to join
yes,
the team.
absolutely. Draft picks. Love it. I'll see
Thank
you
you.
there, man.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy.